Scott Windsor, I will thank you to shove our newspaper right through the letterbox when weather's bad. Last Sunday's was nearly unreadable.
Yeah, all right. Have you seen this?
Hey, what? Lesbian love storm, it's wacky wedding day. Kinky vet Zoe Tate stormed out as her not-so-gay day ended in tears. Village postmistress, attractive 32-year-old Viv Windsor... 32?
Oh, that's all she'd own up to.
Viv Windsor said she was delighted. The lesbians were setting a bad example to the normal young people of the village. Oh, I say my word. Well, I think it's absolutely disgusting. Have you seen this?
We don't need you today. Gloating over the newspaper and then pretending she's upset. It's all my fault. I shouldn't have hurried you into it.
I chose to go through with it. And I was the one that got cold feet. The fault's all mine.
Yes, but if I hadn't been so keen to have the blessing... Can't we just pretend yesterday didn't happen?
What about Susie?
Well, are you sure the stage will be open?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Well, after what happened yesterday, business as usual might not be top of Zoe's priorities.
Yeah, well, I can always come back.
Of course you can. Have a good day, love.
Yeah, you too. Oh, Mum, did you notice the cake stand Rachel gave him for a wedding present?
Not really. A blessing, love, not wedding.
We just like ours.
What was?
The cake stand. Silver.
Oh, was it?
Mum, where are you today?
Miles away, sorry.
Got your mind on our Dave, I expect.
Yeah. Not to have, really.
I think I've had enough of weddings. Blessings after yesterday's little fiasco. I can't believe he actually wants to marry that conniving cow.
I must get into that surgery, if only for professional reasons. And I know what that look means, Brian Ian Francis Fowler. You think I'm Nosy Parkerin, don't you?
What, me? As if. No.
Those girls might be glad to share the troubles with an unbiased and sympathetic soul.
They can't if they won't let you in.
Charlie, it's time he had his claws clipped.
Nay, they get worn down when he's running about outside.
Oh, no, it definitely needs them doing. Today. Now. Oh, morning, love. Charlie!
Are you going into work?
Yeah, of course.
Can't see why. I bet it's last thing on Zoe's mind.
She might be glad of someone to talk to.
Not another one.
What?
Just don't see the point in getting involved in your boss's private life, that's all.
She's a friend going through an emotional crisis. Her sexuality has got nothing to do with it.
It all started to go wrong when Zoe and Emma decided to get wed. They should take a leaf out of our book, shouldn't they, Betty Love?
Should they?
Aye, 'cause we're living in sin and we couldn't be happier, could we?
Well, you should speak to our Dave then. He and Kim are getting wed.
You what?
Broke the news yesterday.
Well.
It's about time you tidied this yard up. Looks a right mess with all this junk.
Not junk, love. Beer money. We're clearing it for scrap.
Well, you go thirsty then, won't you? Because you're not going to get much for this rubbish.
Hey, look. I forgot about it. That ought to get us a few quid.
A caravan?
Well spotted.
What are you going to do with it, Uncle Zach?
Eh? Looking for scrap. That's all I can do.
I reckon it could clean up really nicely. Always wanted a place of my own.
Not sure what time we'll be back. We're off into Holt and Susan needs some stuff.
Yeah, and she hasn't got the guts to go and pick them up from Zoe's. What a surprise.
And then we'll be going to the farm.
That's right. Keep out of the way. It's a good plan. Pity you didn't keep out of Zoe's way to begin with. She wouldn't be plastered all over the front page of this pile of garbage if you had.
Chris, if you can't show any sympathy, at least try and show a little bit of compassion.
I just need some time away from the village.
There's no need to be so hostile.
Don't worry. I'm used to it.
Look, I don't particularly care for the idea that my sister prefers the company of women, and the more I see of women like you, the less I like it. But it's her life. I have to accept that. But you wrecked her day. ruined the blessing and probably screwed up her relationship. You made her miserable. Now that I won't put up with. You say you need time away from the village? Let me tell you, the village needs time away from you. Like for good.
Well, he doesn't beat around the bush, does he?
Come on.
Oh, Linda, I'm afraid that Charlie is in need of an emergency nail clip. I trust the vet is working.
Oh, I don't know what's happening. Emma and Zoe have been locked away all morning.
What doing?
I don't know.
Betty, I've already told you we don't need you today.
No, I'm here officially, as a patient. It's Charlie.
What about him?
Well, his nails are that long, he's nearly tripping over 'em. He needs 'em clipping.
Right. Book him in, please, Linda. Got some calls to make as soon as I've been to the post office.
So, how is everything then, Emma?
Fine. Just fine.
And what are you two up to?
We're just making plans to go up to Roy's place.
Ah, he's coming up to my house to do some revision, Viv, if that's all right.
Feel happy now? Now that you've seen your narrow little mind made flesh in black and white? You could say what you like. I stand by my statement. Right, well, I stand by this. You're a two-faced, scheming bigot. Don't ever push your poison through my door again.
Ah, Mrs. Tate. Have you anything to say about yesterday's events? Another twist in the Emmerdale lesbian love saga?
Yes. Print this.
Perhaps you'd like to make a comment, Mrs. Windsor?
I certainly would.
Remember, I want you to give it to her personally. Don't leave it if she's not there. I want to know that she's got it.
I'll put it right into her hot little hands. Don't worry, Frank.
Thank you. Morning, Chris.
I'm surprised you can be so calm in the face of this.
Well, I have to believe in my heart.
Have you read it?
Probably better I don't.
Yeah, well, I'll save you the effort. But the upshot of it is that after yesterday's fiasco, the name of Tate is once again up there with the great comic cock-ups of all time. We're a laughing stock.
I don't think it's funny.
Neither do I. For God's sake, she's made us all look like a bunch of idiots.
Chris, instead of steaming around the countryside playing the wounded innocent, why don't you go and see your sister? Go and talk to her, see if she needs your help. Think about someone else other than yourself for once.
I can't see the point in this. It's only the muck that's holding it together.
There's potential in this wagon, beyond mere scrap value.
I can't see it.
Oh, of course you can't. Probably because you've got about as much vision as a bag of cement. Oh, I can just see it now. Red velvet drapes, a leopard skin sofa, soft lights. Oh, and David Glover went out on an inviting smile.
I can't see it. Just as well. Now, look, I don't mind much what you get up to in it, but it's worth money, is this? If you want it, you'll have to pay for it. Fair dues.
OK, and you can pay for hot meals a cup then.
Don't just stand there, go on, let's get cleaning.
Ah, heck! Look at Lady Muck.
Hello, peasants.
Hey, one of them wheels will be worth more than our house.
Keep your hands off.
What do you have to do to wangle that out of Tate?
Nothing. I'm just running a little errand for him. What are you doing with this thing?
Preparing me passion wagon. Mandy's mobile nookie nest.
Listen, I've got something far more interesting. Just a little bombshell for Kim, scum queen of Emmerdale. Bet you'd love to see her face when I drop it on her.
No doubt.
Get in then.
Hey, can I come for the ride?
If that ain't cleaned up by the time I get back, there'll be no dinner. For either of you.
Do you want to know what really went on in that vet surgery?
Oh, I'll manage without it, Tar.
You've been missing a right story, then.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe the goings-on. I mean...
You're right. I wouldn't.
Never mind, Scott. We'll just get back to that bloke at Herald, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
What would a couple of kids like you two know about it?
Oh, not much. But it just so happens that we have access to the premises.
You see, he delivers the papers there, right?
Yeah, and his sister works there.
And you won't believe some of the stuff she's seen and heard.
Tell me about it.
What do you want?
Frank asked me to deliver this to you personally.
What is it?
Well, open it and have a look, and then you'll know, won't you?
Clear off.
All right, I'll tell you what's in it, shall I? Since Frank confides everything in me now. Oh, better still, I could just tell our Mandy. Be out round village in 5 minutes. You know what a gob she's got on her.
Hey! Get out of my sight.
Come on, Tina.
No, I have to wait for a reply. Frank asked me to nicely.
You scheming little cow. You don't think I'm going...
Oh, please, not that old routine. I'd have thought you'd have been a bit more original than that, Kim.
She don't look very well.
She's fine. She thinks I'm falling for this. She got another thing coming. You can only cry wolf so many times. Mandy!
Oh.
How is she?
Doctor's in with her now.
And the baby?
I don't know. I was up at my father's when Kathy rang. She found her in the street. She'd gone in the ambulance by the time I got there.
Which one of you is Mrs. Tate? Well, Mr. Tate, there's not too much to worry about, but her blood pressure is high.
Yeah, well, she was complaining about a headache this morning.
Ah, that might be connected. Has she been under any particular stress recently?
Well, a bit, I suppose.
She has to rest completely. I wanted to stay in for a few days so that I can monitor her progress. But the baby's fine.
Oh, thank God. By the way, I'm not Mr. Tate. It's a long story. That's her husband there. We've split up.
Hence the stress.
Well, I don't think it's out. But I'm the father.
Oh, I see. Well, my only concern is for the patient, and she's going to be fine. As long as you're both being here doesn't distress her.
Can I see her?
Of course.
I'll just have a word with... She's fine. And so is the baby.
You know, the next time you refurbish this place, you really should think hard about the decorative keynote. Same again.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You could have a couple of pillories and a ducking stool or two.
I know it was awful what happened to you yesterday, but drinking isn't going to solve anything.
I'm sorry, Alan, but this mock concern of yours just doesn't wash.
It isn't mock. I care very much what happened to Zoe.
Really? We've been pilloried and condemned, and now you expect us to be jolly good sports about it all.
I just don't want to see her making a mess of life.
Well, she's fine. And so am I. We're both absolutely fine. Relax, everyone. Zoe and I are fine. Right, but thanks very much for your concern.
Hope she's not driving.
I certainly picked a nice, quiet spot, didn't I?
Well, it all happens in Emmerdale. Now, about next week, the match.
You definitely want me?
Well, of course I do. I'm depending on you. You know, when the fists start flying.
Yeah, look, the other night with the poachers, things got a bit heated.
I noticed.
Well, I shot my mouth off and I let something slip I'd rather have kept to myself.
What about you being inside?
Yeah, just don't tell anyone else. OK.
I feel like a fraud lying here. I'm fine now.
Doctor says you're to rest completely for a few days.
A few days? Well, that's ridiculous. I've got things to do.
Nothing that won't keep. You've had a warning, I reckon. Now you want to take it easy.
I'll see how I feel tomorrow.
You'll do as you're told. I thank God for Kathy. I mean, what would have happened if she hadn't have found you, eh?
I'll be fine. And so will the baby. So stop worrying. You do love me, don't you?
Kim, I love you. I want to marry you and be with you forever. Now rest. I'll see you later, yeah? Ta-ra. She's supposed to be resting, but I don't think she'd mind seeing you.
No, I just wanted to make sure she was settled and the baby's okay. Despite everything that's happened, I still do care about her, you know?
I just wish...
What?
Well, I think you're a hell of a bloke, Frank. And I'm sorry it had to be me that did this to you.
Behind us now, Dave. Too late for regrets. All I'm concerned about now is the baby.
Well, I suppose you're going to hear about this sooner or later, so rather it came from me. Me and Kim are going to get wed.
I see. Perhaps I will have a word with her. How are you feeling now?
What do you care?
I don't. But as long as you're carrying my child...
My blood pressure's sky high. The doctor seems to think stress might have been the cause.
You got my letter, I assume?
Ultimatum, you mean?
Call it what you want. All comes down to the same thing in the end. You ditch Dave Glover, and you put my name on the birth certificate.
And I get £1 million, I know.
If not, you don't get another penny out of me. And you and Dave will have to bring up a little pauper. They say you can live on love. It's not true.
I'll fight you.
With what? You need money, Kim. And I've sewn up the estate tighter than a drum. Something for you to think about while you're lying there. Oh, one more thing. You also have to move back to Home Farm.
What?
And we live together as man and wife, as far as the outside world is concerned. Have a good rest.
Hi there. Hi. I brought an extra pair of hands. Great. We got a dozen 12-year-olds from a school in Leeds on their way.
See? This is what being a farmer's about nowadays. Running around after snotty-nosed kids.
Just think of them as another sort of animal.
Well, I never had to wrap my cows up in blankets.
Ignore him. It's nice to see you again, Susie.
Nice to see you too.
So, where do you want us to start? Well, what about the table? Jack will go and get another load of blankets from the house.
Oh, will he? Anyway, why bother with blankets? They'd be quieter if they were frozen.
Just go and get them.
Just go and get them.
So, how was the blessing? You must feel at a bit of a loss now that Emma and Zoe are off on their honeymoon.
Cream tea, table 6.
6.
Cute. Better give her a hand out there. Looks busy.
Getting busier all the time.
It's the summer days. Don't knock it.
I'm not. But there's summer nights as well, you know. And you ought to make the most of them.
What, by doing more gourmet nights?
Aye.
I don't want to rush things, Sean. And there's Alice to think about. It wouldn't be fair on her to keep this place open till the early hours.
It's not just her.
I'm not with you.
Well, if you're not thinking of doing any more of them, I'm going to have to think about what I've got to do.
Meaning?
Well, it's all very nice hanging around here playing nursemaid to Alice and helping out with the odd cream bun. But I've got a living to make. Table 3.
3.
Tom.
Right.
Just think about it.
And everybody's falling for this routine of hers, are they?
It's not a routine. She's not well, and I've got to think about my baby.
Yours? You sure?
I'll do whatever needs to be done to make sure she delivers a healthy child. After all, it's probably my last chance.
For what?
To have a sensitive, caring son who's not wrapped up in himself.
Thanks.
Chris, I've just been to Mill Cottage. There's no one there.
Rich, isn't it? Your bitter and twisted handicapped son produces an heir, while sensitive, caring, perfectly healthy Zoe will produce zilch.
Where's Susie?
Have you lost her? Oh, dear.
Where is she, Chris?
All you think about is yourself.
Stop arguing, both of you. I'm sick of it. I wish I'd never bothered.
The way I've totted it up at the moment, you owe me in the region of 150.
But the thing is, I've just had to fork out for new shoes for Roy, and you know what these kids are.
Spare me the domestic problems, please. They're not my concern. I would like my money.
I haven't got it.
No? Well, I'd be interested to hear what suggestions you have in repaying me, Jan.
Can't we carry on with me paying you bit by bit?
Aren't you being just a little, unimaginative?
What?
There are other ways of you paying me back, you know. Oh, think about it.
I'm truly sorry about what happened at the blessing. I certainly didn't plan it that way.
I never thought you did. Look, You've stuck by me all the way down the line. You never asked any more of me than I was prepared to give. Unlike your brother.
We're just different people.
I know. Nothing ever turns out quite like you think it will. But whatever you decide to do, I'll stick by you.
That's just the point. I don't know what to do. Emma seems to think that we can just forget about yesterday and carry on as before. But I can't.
Mrs. Tate, you shouldn't be up.
I'm going home.
You're not going anywhere until your BP's back to normal. Is there something you want to talk about? Something that's troubling you?
Nobody sets out in life with the idea of making a mess of it. We all have such good intentions.
Is this about your husband and the baby's father? He told me about it earlier. David, isn't it? He seems nice.
Yes, he is very. And all he wants is that. And once, a very long time ago, it seems, I thought that's what I wanted too.
Take Mrs. Tate back to her room, please.
Susie, I'm sorry. I know it's stupid, but I just had to see you again. Come and sit down.
I'm so pleased to see you.
Oh, you. I've been off my head worrying all day, thinking you wouldn't want to see me again.
I do. And I want you to stay. I've been thinking too, and I need you here.
No, it's crazy, Zoe. I've ruined things between you and Emma. I shouldn't have come here in the first place. It's best I go.
I agree.
Emma, please, don't fly off the handle. Let's just talk.
There's no talking to be done. I told you to get out yesterday. Nothing's changed.
Can we just discuss this like adults? This is doing no one any good.
Adults? Well, that might work for you and me, but we're dealing with a child here. Somebody who sees something she wants and then doesn't rest until she gets it.
I can't put you through this again, Zoe.
Oh, there's a new one. Susie being thoughtful.
I'm sorry. I'm going.
Let her go, Zoe. She's not worth the effort.
No. Susie, stay where you are.
Right. I'm beginning to see what's happening here. I've been a bit slow about this. Well, let me just remind you, Zoe, that I have spent a lot of time and effort and energy and money making a home here for you and me.
I know. I wish it was that simple.
Well, if you think I'm going to back down gracefully, you're sadly mistaken.
What do you mean?
This is my home. I'm not moving. It's up to you, Zoe. Her or me.